Victor Wembanyama might already be the best player in the NBA. And I get it. How can you crown someone the best player in the league when they have no major awards and have never made the playoffs? However, this is one of those rare cases where it probably doesn't matter. I think back to 1984 when Bobby Knight, the legendary Bobby Knight, called Michael Jordan the greatest player he had ever seen, and that was before Jordan even played a game in the NBA.
The kid is just an absolutely great kid. If I were going to pick the 3 or 4 best athletes I've ever seen play basketball, he'd be one of them. I think he's the best athlete I've ever seen play basketball, bar none. If I were going to pick people with the best ability I'd ever seen play the game, he'd be one of them. If I were going to pick the best competitors that I'd ever seen play, he'd be one of them. So in the categories of competitiveness, ability, skill, and then athletic ability, he's the best athlete, he's one of the best competitors, he's one of the most skilled players. And that, to me, makes him the best basketball player that I've ever seen play.
And we all know the story about what happened in Jordan's second year in the league during the 1986 playoffs, when the Bulls played the Celtics and Jordan dropped 63 points, and Larry Bird himself had to call him God, disguised as Michael Jordan. And I understand that Jordan had made the playoffs by this point. However, the Bulls only won 30 games that season, so the Eastern Conference was just really that weak. My point in all this is that sometimes there is someone or something so unlike anything you have ever seen before that we need to throw away our standard and normal ways of evaluating them. The same thing was true for Shohei Ohtani, as many people believed he was already the best player when he was a rookie. People like Jordan and Ohtani, and you can throw in others like Wilt Chamberlain, this is the type of mold that Victor Wembanyama is from. We can't use our standard conventions when we are evaluating him because he is just that different. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's already the best player in the league, but is he? My point is that this topic actually warrants a conversation, and it's not just me saying this, but multiple media members that cover the league have said the same thing. Okay, but here's what we do know. He's the best defender in the league, and I don't think anyone's even gonna argue that. And he's good enough on offense to get you at least 25 points per game, plus he has every skill in the book, and he's 7'5". Oh, and did I mention that he's 7'5"? When you see him dominate one of the best defensive frontcourts in the league, that have one of the best defenders of this generation, and another 7'2" up-and-coming young great defender, you begin to wonder, what exactly am I watching? And I know everyone always says this, but if you wanted to create the perfect player in NBA 2K, you would literally create Victor Wembanyama. That's not even a hyperbole, that's him.
Lively denied emphatically by Wembanyama.
It's like playing against your dad in the driveway when you're 8 years old. What do you do?
Wemby 3, you bet! Plus the foul!
Like, I don't even know what to say. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below whether or not it's possible that Victor Wembanyama is already the best player in the NBA. See y'all later.